checked out already. Checked out in the sense we're on our way to this place called Sulchet. How do we pronounce it? Oh, Salchuk. Okay, it's about 15 minutes drive from our hotel. It's supposed to be one of those old world charm kind of towns where there is a fort and there is a market and just a nice place to explore. Half of today is basically pending because it's barely around 4 p.m. So we don't want to waste the day. We're going to make sure we go ahead and seize the day and explore a new place. By the way, I have to introduce you guys to our very lovely local tour guide who has been driving us around. I have to make you guys meet him properly once we stop driving because I found the biggest Amir Khan buff in Turkey and we're going to talk about that very soon. I must introduce you to him, but for now I'm just really enjoying the drive. It's a really stunning drive. It's almost like we're literally inside a painting. You guys are going to love this. I'm even more excited for Kusadasi than I was before we got here, just because of how stunning it is. There's cool winds, warm sun, my kind of weather. Okay, so this is where we are in Sulchet. God, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly even now. But basically, we came here to see this beautiful castle that you can sort of see behind us over there. But the castle is shut. It shuts at 5 o'clock. So if you come to this area, please keep that in mind that you need to be here before 5 p.m. We're going to have to come back here tomorrow. It was only a 10-minute drive from our hotel, so it's not so bad. And it's really scenic. What you're seeing behind me are pillars from the Roman dynasty that are still here from the Roman times, the Roman Empire, and they've still been kept intact. A lot of ancient heritage structures that have not been changed and that still exist around here. Just look at this place. I feel like we're vacationing inside a painting right now. Like, this is stunning, you guys. This is just stunning. Also reminds me of some parts of like Stad and other parts of like Switzerland and Europe. Very beautiful, very clean and lovely weather. I think that if you enjoy nice cool weather and a little bit of the warm sun, this is my kind of holiday. Yep. You pronounce your name Eid.
My name is Eid.
Eid.
Yeah.
But we said that we're going to rename you Amir.
Yeah, I love Amir because I watch his movies all the time when I was university. And I know his movies, Chachahai, Fana, Gajini.
Wow. Okay, so we're here at the Seven Sleepers. It is a little bit of a hike, so I recommend wearing comfortable shoes. Jerry Jayaranjan has obviously picked the wrong shoes. I'm a happy coincidence wearing right shoes. Good shoes for this. It's a little bit of a hike, walk, not a big one, but be comfortable nevertheless. There's a story over here. The story is that there were 7 Muslims who were captured over here 300-400 years ago during one of their wars, and when they woke up, hundreds of years had passed and they realized that the currency in their pockets had gone bad. And when the local market and the stores, when they went to buy food from there, the people realized that these were the people who had been confined during the war, and they ran after them to catch them. And then those same 7 Muslim men who were captured came running back up here where they went off to sleep for 100 years earlier. They came back here where we are, which is why it's called the 7 Sleepers, because there were 7 men, and then when they went to sleep they never woke up, which is the story behind this place. It is a mysterious, albeit very beautiful place. Highly recommending that if you come here, wear comfortable shoes and come geared to take lots of pictures because this entire area is stunning to look at. Okay, so we're up here and you can see a glimpse of the graves from the upside, but I just want to step away and look around the cave, the way the entire place is. This is stunning. What I really want you guys to see is this side actually. Look at it. It's honestly like I'm in a painting. I feel like I said this before, but just look around. This is all so unreal, the beauty. Okay, so just at the beginning, at the foot basically of the 7 Sleepers, there's this cute little restaurant we're at. It's a small little Chota cafe. This is the name that I'm posting over here. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yavuz on Yeri. I have just ordered myself a cheese peda, which is basically the Turkish version of a pizza. And this place is really cute. I'm loving the ambiance. You guys can hear the music. It's super nice and green, and my yummy stomach is very grateful for the food. Okay, this ginormous portion of food is here. Don't know how I'm going to finish this, but I'm going to try. Hello. This is where they're making the food for the restaurant we just stayed at. How lovely. Our drive back home, we spot some horses. Hi guys, day 2 in Kusadasi, and we decided to not go do the castle thing today. Maybe we'll try that tomorrow. Today what we're doing is headed to Pamukkale. We've got ourselves on board with this local shuttle service that drives to Pamukkale. I'll insert details down below in the info box. And where it's a 2.5 to 3 hour drive to Pamukkale. There's a museum, a lot of other natural sightseeing spots, the hot springs, the thermal springs. It is supposed to be really beautiful. I've looked up pictures online and it does look stunning. So it's something that I'm personally pretty excited for. Maybe we'll even get some time to swim in the thermal springs. I don't know if Jerry is very excited about that. Are you excited about swimming in the thermal springs? He doesn't like swimming much, but yeah, I'm excited for that. The road trip is also supposed to be pretty scenic, so here's hoping we make the most of the day. We've reached Pamukkale and I'm very proud of myself, Jerry. I don't want to speak too soon, but I did not get sick on the 3-hour road trip.
Yes, you
which
did.
is very surprising, and I'm very happy about it. Jerry is jumping around like an excited little bunny because we're in the, what are we, in the heart of history, can I say?
Yes.
We're in Pamukkale and we're in this gorgeous, stunning location. I'm gonna try and insert as many clips as I can to show you where we are. A lot of takeaway from the Roman dynasty, a lot to take away from history. Turkey has so much history to absorb, and I married a history geek. So I'm also kind of excited because I love the idea of storytelling, but I'm nowhere as excited as him, really. Just trying to take it all in. Literally, he's skipping, guys. He's that happy. It's so cute. In case you want to know, I'm wearing VIP on my lips from Pack Cosmetics. I'm wearing sunglasses from Accessorize. My red jacket is from, I want to say, Stock by Love. Yes, please make sure you're following hashtag AnamsOOTD on Instagram for all the details on my outfits. It's time to figure out where the hot springs are. We're gonna maybe go for a nice swim in these hot thermal waters. But even the road to them, because you have to walk for about 10 minutes from where the cars stop, is just, it's so beautiful. Look around me. I'm inside a painting. Okay, so we're done with the hot springs part of this, and I just want to give you guys a disclaimer, just so you know. The hot springs are not always hot springs. Just putting it out there. Of the 7 to 8 different hot spring thermal pools that we got into, only one of them was warm. The others were all chilled. Just want to put it out there. Keep your expectations really low. The place is beautiful and all of that, but it might not be as much of a hot spring as one might expect. Just letting you guys know. Coming here with the tour was a good idea because their ticket to get inside here was included in what we paid them. Apart from that, they have the antique pool area, which is an area behind us at this point. They have a private pool area, which again is a thermal private pool area. It wasn't very warm. I mean, it's the same because it all comes from the same source per se, but it's more private. You have to pay 50 liras to spend time there. You only get access to towels with the access to the private pool, so make sure you're carrying towels from your hotel. That might be a great idea. You will also see people paragliding around here, so if you're interested in that, keep buffer time for it. Personally, we didn't want to go paragliding. Actually, I wanted to, but G didn't want to. But we are gonna go hot air ballooning on another leg this trip, so no bumming there. I think I gave out all the tips. There is a museum over here, an entry to which costs about 6-7 liras. But there is a bigger museum in Ephesus. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Ephesus.
Ephesus. Oh my god, I'm butchering all these pronunciations. Where we're going tomorrow, so we're going there instead. There is also a theatre over here, which is the old time theatre of 8,000 people. Again, tomorrow, Ephesus, shit, I'm gonna get cursed for this, is for 80,000 people. So yeah, tomorrow's place is supposed to be bigger. So we're very excited for that, and now we're off for lunch. Morning guys, we're in Kusadasi, day 3. We are currently on our way. It's like literally 9 a.m. We finished nashta fatafat because we wanted to explore a couple of different things here today, and I want to be back at the hotel by like 4 or 5 because I want to go and swim in the indoor pool, which is really nice and hot, and I went and checked it out. We're on our way to Ephesus. I really hope I'm getting all the pronunciations correctly now. Selçuk and Ephesus and Hierapolis, and I'm working on it basically. Okay, so we're going to Ephesus to explore the area. After that, we also might go a little bit here and there. There are a few other places that we want to check out. I will take you guys along with me as per usual. Okay, so we're inside Ephesus. Just so you know, a ticket inside this beautiful location, which is really, really big by the way. It's a 5-kilometer walk to and fro. Costs 60 liras. The museum isn't here. The museum is in Selçuk. I don't know if you can see very clearly behind me. I'm gonna try. You see this? Yeah, you see this? This is the theatre that we saw the mini version of yesterday at Hierapolis in Pamukkale. And just look at this behind me. It's so beautiful. Tall trees, shade, amazing weather. Jerry geeking out on the history. I love it. Okay, we've literally just entered and gone crazy. So now we need to figure out what is ahead that is going to drive us even more crazy. Let's explore. Okay, so for those of you who don't know the significance of Ephesus, we've got history teacher here and class is in session. You were saying?
So Ephesus was one of the capitals of the Roman Empire, which is why it's a massive, massive city. Hierapolis that you went to yesterday was just one of the cities, one of the small cities.
Towns, yeah.
Well, it was a city. It was majorly famous for the thermal pools and the thermal springs. It was more like a vacation spot for the nobility, if I may say so. Ephesus, on the other hand, was a proper city, which is why it is massive, as you can see. Also, legend has it that after Jesus Christ was crucified and resurrected, Jesus, before resurrection or going up into heaven, whatever you may choose to call it, told John the Apostle to take care of his mother, Mother Mary. So John came and stayed here with Mother Mary. So one of the legends says that this is where Mother Mary lived until her death. So where we are going is to Mother Mary's house.
Lovely. My little history geek, I love
20 liras.
The Church of Mary that was built in 431 AD. This is what it looks like now. Of course, they have very useful signboards everywhere that allow you to read and know more about each spot that there is. So we're further up right now. Still looking for the library though. But there's a closer view at the theatre I showed you guys earlier. It's that big. Wow. Here are some other glimpses of the place. We're not even halfway through apparently. Reading details as we go further. Celsus's library, and it was rebuilt, which is why you're seeing it in really good shape. I don't know how long ago it was rebuilt, but it was. It's right in the middle of everything. I don't think there's a single corner here we've seen that we've been like, oh my god, not photogenic. It's all so gorgeous. Of course, the sunlight, the greenery, the way the place is maintained, all of it is a huge, beautiful combination. Sort of the courtyard of the entire Ephesus at the moment, and you have the south gate of Agora this way. It's really nice and sunlit and green and beautiful, and you can feel the history. And I'm geeking out because my husband is also geeking out, and I'm geeking out sort of because of him. I can't help it, you guys. G, are you having a good time, G?
I'm having a lovely time, Anna.
Yeah?
Yes.
Picking up all of the history bits and personal visuals that you've read about over the years.
Yes.
I think we're almost done.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, na? And this is the view from where we are now, which basically overlooks most of Ephesus. Except the theatre, I think you can see most of the things. This is the library where we were some time back, and there's the courtyard attached to it. Just so you know, when you come here, the place where you leave your car, if you want to go back there, it's going to be double the length of the walk. So what you'd rather do is have your car wait for you at the other exit, because it's a proper 5-kilometer walk to the other end anyway. So make sure you have your car, your driver's number, however you're coming, or your cab guy's number, and make sure he's waiting at the other end, because otherwise you walk double the distance, and it's quite a distance anyway. And that's the end of our Kusadasi vlog. We got 2.5, but almost 3 great days here. Last evening we came back to our hotel early to just chill. We went for a nice spa at the hotel itself. I literally took the evening off with basically no vlogging, just relaxing, making the most of this holiday. We have an afternoon flight to go to our leg number 3 of this trip. I really hope that you guys are following me on Instagram, because I am putting up updates over there on a regular basis. Please also follow the hashtag WhatWhenWhereTravels or WhatWhenWhere in Turkey. If you're planning your trips, I feel like the detailed captions I'm putting out for you guys might land up being super helpful when you're planning your trip. I think that this trip overall was really nice. If there was one thing Jerry and I could change about this, it would probably be the hotel. It was at a great location and we loved the facilities and all of that, but we did not think much of the service. We think that the service could have definitely been better, more hospitable, more polite, more prompt. We had to make repeated calls for things as basic as some coffee sachets in the room, or just getting clean towels and stuff like that. We do think that that was the only little change we would make, but the location was fab, the amenities were fab, and yeah, we're on to the next leg. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this travel series with Jerry and I in Turkey. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell button and keep coming back for more videos, because I am uploading 5 videos a week, and at the moment a lot of it is travel. I have one more country I'm visiting right after I go back to India, so you will see travel vlogs from there as well. Anyway, I'm off now. See you in the next one. I love you guys so much.